Sometimes you might think some things are impossible, that it can never happen to you, or you can never fall victim of such circumstance until it happens to you directly or somebody you know. And only then you know how it hurts and how stupid people who say things like this cannot happen sound. Before I share this story, I would want us, especially ladies, to listen to this video, and I'll tell you what experience of this that I know of.
I met my boyfriend when I was 23 and we dated for 8 good years. I'm not talking about casual dating. I'm talking about the kind of dating where you introduce yourselves to your families, you meet up with families, you go over to family houses, everyone knows you people together, everybody in school knows us. Gradually, we started discussing baby names together and we also started talking about the kind of wedding the both of us would like. But that was wedding conversation. Whenever I brought up conversation about marriage, my boyfriend would say, you know, marriage is a big step, and I want to make sure that I am financially stable enough first so I don't bring you to suffer. And that would, make me take a chill pill. I completely understood him, so I stayed. I was with him when he lost a job. I stood by him when he wanted to start a new business. I stayed and I supported him. After a while, he moved out of his own apartment and moved in with his parents. I still stayed. Then, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, year 7, year 8, no marriage talks at all. At this point, I was already 31 and I was tired of waiting. So I started to have a conversation with him and I asked him, do you actually want to marry me? And my boyfriend said, I love you, but marriage is not something that needs to be rushed. And at that point, I realized that this man was never going to marry me. So that same week, I ended our relationship. It was a terrible time for me. I was heartbroken, but I accepted it and I chose to gradually, focus on my healing process, on my healing journey. But guess what? 6 months later, my boyfriend got married to another woman. The same man who told me that he did not want to rush marriage because marriage is a big decision. For 8 good years, all of a sudden he's getting married to another woman within 6 months.
Now let's talk real life. Something similar happened to somebody very close to me, a cousin to a friend. She was dating this guy for 8 years, 8 solid years. No quarrels, no nothing, just promises. So they were dating. Sometimes she spent time in his apartment with him, and sometimes they moved to hers to spend time in her own apartment. These two lovers were living in Abuja. They just had a very moderately beautiful life. She bragged about him every time. Oh, he loves me. We have been together 8 years and counting. I know we're going to get married, but the issue is that he is not yet financially buoyant. You don't want to bring kids into this world and make them suffer. So that was just the situation with this couple. So they kept dating each other and she just kept saying, oh, when he has enough money, we're going to get married. I'm also saving towards our wedding because I wouldn't want him to be the only one to bear the financial burden. So when it's time for us to get married, he is going to do the needful. The truth is, he's ready to marry me. He's ready to marry me. It's just that he does not have the money yet for us to move forward with the marriage plans and all of that. So one day his rent expired and he moved his things to this girl's house, moving some of them someplace else that she doesn't know, but he moved his clothes and a few things to her house and said, let's cohabit, let's live together. Very wrong. He told her, let's live together and I don't intend to renew my rent or my apartment. Let's live together. So we'll just keep saving money and we'll do the needful quickly because we are 8 years together. We're not getting any younger. So it's time for us to think forward. So as it stands now, I'll be living in your apartment until I save up enough money. And what we're going to do is, immediately I save up enough money, I will get a bigger apartment. We'll go to your village, I do the needful, and when we come back, we move into our bigger space. Good plan, good decision. She accepted him and he began to live with her. Well, she comes back from work every day, cooks, cleans, do the laundry, just basically everything. And during this period, this guy was seemingly very busy. You will see that this person is planning something seemingly very busy, and she was really appreciative. She said, oh, he didn't come into the house to become a liability or a burden. He is trying his best. He's always busy, he's always planning, he's always traveling, he's always making plans. And I'm grateful that very soon this chapter of us being single will be over. Little did she know that this guy was just busy for the wrong reasons. The reasons were not in this girl's favor. Her name is Ochanya. She's from Benue State. So, and she's dating this guy. This guy, I think he's also from Benue State. But this lady that I'm talking about, this friend's cousin, her name is Ochanya. So, she would always come to her cousin's house, which is my friend, to come and share how hardworking the guy is, how busy he's been lately, and how he's planning towards their future together. So one day, he came back and said he was going to embark on a trip. He said he was going to embark on a trip and he'll be traveling and he'll be back shortly after that. That it was a very important trip and he needed to go. It was to get towards their future, like he promised. She did all the necessary things she was going to do. She packed for him, made sure he was comfortable. She contributed towards his trip, escorted him to the bus park where he boarded a vehicle, and then she bid him farewell. She never knew the guy traveled to go get married to another lady, and he stayed in her house to plan his marriage and made sure he got rid of his old apartment so she can be able to have access to him after he gets married. And he had planned himself, he used the period when he was in her house to go find another apartment, and then he furnished it and then locked it up for him and his new wife when he moved into her own house, you understand, while he was making all of these plans. He traveled to go get married to another lady. She still didn't know, but she just knew that anytime she called him before that day, he would always say, oh, network in the village is terrible. The network is terrible, but don't worry, darling, I'm fine. He sent her SMS to assure her that she shouldn't bother reaching him because the network is really terrible at the village. And she agreed. Long story short, this guy actually traveled to marry another lady. Yes, he traveled to go get married. How did we find out? My friend, who happened to be Ochanya's cousin, was going through her WhatsApp status when immediately she saw a familiar person's video. Somebody whom she had her contact had posted a video wishing the couple a happy married life, and she was shocked. Finally told the lady and she broke down. Yes, she did. This lady was devastated. Ochanya lost herself. Imagine, she became a shadow of herself, and that is what a bad relationship and bad decision can put you in. Ladies, before you get into a relationship, ensure that you know what exactly you're getting into that relationship for. Because the moment a guy meets you, he already knows if he wants to wife you or he just wants you for fun. Men make that decision. If you have guys around you and if they are going to be honest with you, you would find out that the moment a guy meets a lady, he already knows the purpose he wants her to serve in his life. If he wants to wife her, or he just wants to have fun with her, or he just wants to be an acquaintance. Please don't give your life away in the name of being in a relationship. Don't kill your goals and vision in the name of being with a guy. You will regret it after you've spent years with somebody and they don't even see you the same as you see them. Guys are good at pretending. Ladies are more emotionally inclined. Know when to invest your emotions and know when to withdraw. Okay? Remember the first video we watched? She said that they picked out baby names. Hey, that a man sat down with you to pick out baby names does not mean he intends to wife you. Hello? Except the person you're with is not financially buoyant, and also they are too young to make marriage decisions. But if this person is old enough to make marriage decisions and is financially buoyant or a little bit stable and they're not giving you the green light, pack up and leave. As a lady, I will tell you something. You're worthy of love. You are deserving. You deserve to be loved and you deserve to love. Okay? Stop Stop giving people the chance to toy with your emotions and feelings. If he is going to leave you, let him walk. Yes. Listen, the moment you begin to ask yourself, is this relationship really serving me? Or you begin to ask some other person, wait, a guy did this and I responded like this and he did that. And does it mean he still loves me? When you need other people to help you understand the relationship you are in, if the person you're with still loves you or not, it's time to leave. Because you already have doubts. You know the answer. But you just need somebody else to help massage your emotions to either stay or leave. Girl, when you're already questioning the kind of love he has for you, it's time to take a walk. I pray that God opens your eyes, and I pray that God shows you signs and patterns of bad relationships so that you don't have to sit right there and waste your time. You deserve to pursue your dreams. You deserve to pursue your goals. You deserve to pursue everything good in life. Listen, a bad relationship will drain you. I promise you. A bad relationship will cut you off your purpose. I promise you that. Until you begin to make decisions for you by yourself. Until you end that toxic relationship. Until you say enough is enough. Until you leave that guy that you are confused about. The guy that you're asking people, do you think this guy loves me? He did this thing, but he apologized. Do you think he still loves me? The moment you find yourself in situations like this, it is a sign for you to leave. Because when you keep sitting in a relationship that is confusing you, the love that you don't even understand what you feel, if it is love they feel for you or not, until you end that toxic relationship, you will not be able to open your heart to the good men out there that are waiting to love you. Until you stop that bad thing. Listen, it is better you were alone, pursuing your life dream, pushing yourself forward, than being with somebody who keeps putting you down, than being with a man who keeps pressing you down without any goal or vision that is geared towards your life, without purpose. This is your sign to evaluate your relationship. This is your sign to evaluate the person you're with. It doesn't matter if you're with that person for years. If it's not good, if it's too toxic, stop making excuses, girl. Come out. There's somebody better for you. And guess what? You can survive alone without being with nobody. So it is better for you to be alone than be with a man that does not see your value. Trust me. Stop confusing yourself. You deserve love. You deserve to be celebrated. You deserve to be remembered. You don't have to be there just like a doormat or like a painting, like an artwork on the wall. You deserve to be seen. From today, I want you to make conscious decision of pursuing your goals, like having purpose for everything you engage in. If you are getting into a relationship, ask yourself, what do I intend to achieve from this relationship? From 6 months to 1 year, what do I intend to achieve? If you are getting into a job, ask yourself, how can this job fulfill me? If you are getting an apartment, ask yourself, of what importance is this location of this apartment going to be to me? Live your life with purpose, even in the small things, even in small decisions. Ensure that you are critical about your decisions. Listen, even if you need professional help, reach out. Reach out. If you need someone to talk to, reach out. Send me a message. I will respond to you. If you need somebody to talk to, send me a message and I'll respond to you. You are God's favorite. God is in love with you. God is intentional about you. That is why he said, when a man finds a wife, when a man finds you, he finds something good and obtains favor. So you are that good thing. Don't let anybody trample on you like you were rotten. Don't make nobody make you begin to see less of yourself. You deserve a beautiful life, with or without that man. If you need somebody to talk to, if you need somebody to encourage you, if you need somebody to open their hearts and ears, you don't necessarily need to know the person. Reach out. Reach out. Don't drown in silence. Reach out. And for all the good men out there, I pray that you meet beautiful and kind-hearted women that will suit your goals and vision. And for all the good ladies out there, I pray that you find good men that will appreciate you and better your life. May bad people find themselves. That's it. Until I come your way next time, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and leave me a comment in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will be posting more videos on this channel. So please become a part of the Daisy Studio. Ensure to click the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. And for every subscriber that we have gotten on this page, I want to sincerely appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of this. I am really immensely grateful. And grow with us.